Okay, so we are on Mission 1 Tank Ops, and this is how you're going to get a perfect 300 point S rank. Now, I will use as a disclaimer that the guide that I'm showing you here may not be the fastest or the most perfect one that you can do, but it's just the one that I have found first that works. So it's very important that you follow unit movements precisely. There's a reason why they're going on certain squares. Believe it or not, putting one unit on one different square could change the action of what your enemy does to retaliate. So everything is done for a specific reason. So make sure you follow it to a T, and you will always end up with a perfect score. Now, you're probably wondering why I brought the APC there and left the mech on the city. The reason is because with this specific placement, the artillery is going to go into the woods, right, but adjacent to our tank and to our mech, so we can kill it in the next round. And one thing to note when you're doing these missions is, say like the APC, for example, the way enemies target your units is they always go with unit carrying ones first, for the most part. So if you have like an APC or a copter, or a land cruiser or something, the enemy will usually always target that unit first, as well as they will always prioritize capturing cities and attacking infantry units that are capturing cities at the moment. And the other thing that they will do is then they will target long range. So if you have like an artillery or something, they will usually try to target that first before any of your other units. Now, our APC is very important in this mission. We need it to get to the capital city to capture his headquarters. It taking the damage from the med tank right there is to the least of our worries. If anything, we wanted the APC there specifically to bring the med tank away from the infantry so we can just nuke it really quick with our mechs. This APC is not going to take any more damage this game. It's going to be placed near an enemy infantry unit, but it won't attack it. Even if you did attack it, the infantry unit's going to be such a low health that it won't matter anyways. One good thing to do in these missions as well, when an enemy infantry unit is capturing a city, if you damage it, then it lengthens the turns that it has to sit there and capture for. And that's very good for us because the enemy will not pull that unit off of the city to stop capturing. Like to attack something, for example, it will continue to capture the entire time. So as long as you make it so that unit takes, 3 or more turns, you're always going to be up a turn in leverage for killing that unit. And again, there's a reason why we left that city open, because when the enemy infantry finished capturing the one city, it prioritized capturing the other city as opposed to attacking our APC. Throughout the mission, feel free to slow the video down or to pause it so that you can see where your units are supposed to be at the end of every day. Now, if there are certain specific things that have to be done, like in a specific sequence, then I will obviously narrate that. But otherwise, for the most part, you can just follow along, and as long as your day ends the same as mine ends in the video, then you'll be having a good time. Now, it's very important that you block the enemy med tank at the bridge here with your damaged APC. The reason for this is because if we let the med tank get over and it damages our infantry unit, then that is going to screw over our run here, obviously. Because with the damaged infantry unit, his med tank it'll probably do about 60 to 70% of the health, so it would take a very long time to capture the headquarter, or we'd have to bring another infantry over to heal that one and join the units together. Now you're probably wondering why I attacked the med tank with our mech there, and I'm not attacking with tank. The reason is because doing that 2 points of damage with Olaf's Blizzard the next round here is going to leave our tank with just enough health to survive an attack, and that is what we need because we can only lose a certain amount of units per level. Otherwise, you won't get the max rank. So you'll see we survive by the skin of our teeth, as they would say. And now on day 7, you basically just capture the headquarter, and that is your perfect S rank.
Great job!